What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 Gold video. So today I'm going to be talking about the Gold M16 and just the M16 in general. So I could have made this video a while back. I did this like about 2 days ago. Keep in mind, I changed my location to New Zealand, so I got to play this game ahead of like a lot of people. So yeah, I got like 2 gold guns done around that day, which was the M4 and the M16. So I'll tell you this right now, just right off the jump, dude, the M16 is the absolute worst assault rifle that I think I've ever had to master. So since I had the Vault Edition, thanks to my friend Parker, we kind of struck a deal. Like if he would buy the Vault Edition for me, if I give him that ghost skin for COD Mobile. It still hasn't come in yet. I'm sure like a lot of people haven't gotten it. Still trying to figure that out, by the way. But he was kind enough to get me the Vault Edition, so I had more attachments ready for me once the game started. So I didn't have to like grind out the M16 with no attachments. I had like the suppressor, I had different types of barrels and everything. So that was a benefit of like just getting the Vault Edition. Anything that looks like the M4 closely enough, like the FSS Hurricane or FTAC Recon, you're gonna have already all the attachments. So yes, I built it out in certain ways. I tried using it with more ADS speed. I tried using it with more bullet velocity, but I don't know, this gun just doesn't seem to work with me. It's like, even if you manage to fully land all 3 shots, it's never really guaranteed whether or not you're gonna kill the enemy. I did hear though that it was pretty overpowered in the beta. I didn't really try it that much. I really just used the M4 or the FSS Hurricane. Remember, the beta was pretty limited with what kind of weapons that you were able to use. And the M16 was just one of those things I just didn't bother to use because I didn't think it was going to be too reliable. But from what I've heard, I heard the opposite. I heard it was like really overpowered. They had to nerf it, give it more recoil, which was a problem because sometimes you can't even land your 3 shots in the first place. And given that you die extremely fast in this game, you don't have a chance to really send out a second burst for just the gun in general. So like the moment you didn't kill someone with a full burst, that was it, you were dead. Another complaint is that the attachments are just weird in general for this gun, and just like every gun in general. Usually they had barrels that would increase your bullet velocity along with range, and well, it would also decrease your ADS speed. But the weird thing is that in this game they don't have that. Like they have separate barrels that just increase bullet velocity without actually increasing the range. And the thing is that there's no options for that for whatever reason. Like they do have like 1 tower barrel or whatever the fuck it was called, but it just made the gun way too heavy for you to even use. But keep in mind that could be just me because, again, I'm not really too experienced when it comes to this type of engine. There's players out there that probably could do it like if it's nothing, and they've been playing Call of Duty on console or like Warzone for like over 3 years now. So getting this gun, of course, it was difficult because of just the state of the gun, but the challenges, of course, were more or less the same. Get ADS kills, get 50 kills, then I think they changed the challenge this time around, so you had to get mounted kills in one of the challenges. But overall, the gold challenge, once you reach that point, it's just the same thing. Just get a 3 kill streak 10 times. It's not really that difficult. It probably would have been a little easier if hardcore was in the game, but unfortunately, hardcore isn't going to come out till like season 1. So I don't know why they decided to do that, but yeah, it was probably one of the dumbest decisions. I think a lot of us would have had more guns gold already at this point. See, with hardcore, just 1 shot, that's it. I mean, I think this would probably be one of the best weapons in hardcore, just like it was in COD Mobile, actually. If you guys ever played hardcore in that game, the M16 was one of the best to use. But again, they might have taken out hardcore early just because it might have been too easy for us to get gold. And there's not really a lot of close range maps like Shipment or, Shoot House. There are some maps that are pretty close range, but some of them are just not really that great. The one I'm sure a lot of people agree with me is the border crossing map. That's the one that has like all these different cars, and it makes it even more difficult to kill people because you just can't find them. Like really, the only battle parts that happen is just like in the hallway, but more or less, it's not really a great map. With the M16, it was a little later down the list. I didn't have to do it immediately, but I just decided to get out of the way since I already had all the attachments for it. Like thanks to like having the Cinder weapon vaults, like again, you have access to the gun pretty early in. But yeah, I'll tell you this, the M16 gave me a lot of stress. Like it kind of like reduced my energy to the point where like I could only play this game for like an hour or two. Like before I was playing for like 4 to 5 hours, but I don't know, this one just drained me so hard, but it felt nice once I got out of this weapon because as of right now, I'm currently working on the AK-47, which is like the 4th gold gun that I'm getting. I did the TAC-56, which is the DRH for all of you mobile players out there. And yeah, it felt so much better to be on that gun instead of this one. Like it just lifted a lot of stress off my shoulders, and hopefully I don't have to deal with another gun like this again. But anyways, that's the gold M16 for you. Still more on the way. I already have footage for the TAC-56, so you should expect a video pretty soon. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more Call of Duty content. I'll see you guys next time.